Joint Parliamentary Committee JPC scrutinizing the contentious Waqf Amendment Bill is meeting today to adopt final amendments to the clauses that were discussed on Monday. The final draft report of the JPC is expected to be released today. The JPC had on Monday approved the Waqf Amendment Bill with 14 amendments proposed by the BJP-led NDA members. Now, opposition MPs had submitted 44 changes which were rejected, which led to a furor by political parties. Voting on the proposed changes will be held today. On Monday, the Waqf Amendment Bill that is seeking to bring reforms in the way Waqf boards are administered across the country got cleared by the JPC with a margin of 16:10 members, 16 from NDA and 10 from opposition parties. According to reports, a total of 66 amendments were proposed earlier in the Waqf bill, but in the final meeting of the parliamentary panel, a total of 14 amendments had been cleared on the basis of a majority. The JPC meets have witnessed chaotic scenes with the opposition accusing the committee chairman of bias and inclination towards the ruling party. The opposition also claimed that the procedure was being hastened to start a narrative ahead of assembly elections in the national capital. As many as 11 opposition MPs in the JPC on Monday hit out at the autocratic behavior of Chairman Jagdambika and his haste in accepting the 14 amendments proposed by the NDA members. Now, citing several instances of being denied the time to study the documents, the MPs said they want to highlight a new willful and wanton disregard by the chairman in sharing the details of deliberations of the committee. The allegations were, however, brushed aside by the BJP MP Aparajita Sarangi, who said that every member was given ample time and was heard out of the JP chief.
आज हमने जो JPC की रिपोर्ट 509 पेजेस की तैयार की थी और अब वो 606 पेजेस की हो गई है, वो हमने सभी सदस्यों को सर्कुलेट कर दिया है। आज जॉइंट पार्लियामेंट्री कमेटी की जितने डिलिब्रेशंस हुए और उसके आधार पे जो रिपोर्ट तैयार हुई, आज उसको फाइनली हम अडॉप्ट करेगी हमारी कमेटी JPC। और जो उस दिन क्लॉज बाय क्लॉज उनमें संशोधन था और जिसको फिर JPC ने वोटिंग और बहुमत के आधार पे अडॉप्ट किया था, वो रिवाइज बिल को भी आज हम उसको JPC के समक्ष रखेंगे। तो आज एक तरह से जॉइंट पार्लियामेंट्री कमेटी ऑन वक्फ के सामने दो महत्वपूर्ण है कि पूरी JPC की जो प्रोसीडिंग्स हुई इस कमेटी के गठन के बाद आज तक, उसके आधार पे जो रिपोर्ट्स हमको स्पीकर साहब को सबमिट करना है, वो फाइनली आज हम रिपोर्ट प्रस्तुत करके अडॉप्ट कराएंगे और जो अमेंडेड रिवाइज बिल होगा उसको JPC के सामने प्रस्तुत करके अडॉप्ट कराएंगे।
अध्यक्ष सांसद इसका विरोध कर रहे थे, तो क्या अडॉप्ट हो जाएगा उनके विरोध के बावजूद?
देखिए, अधिकार है उनका विरोध करने का, किसी भी सदस्य का समर्थन करने का, और अगर ऐसा होगा तो उसमें फिर हमें फिर पुट टू वोट करना पड़ेगा और फिर वोटिंग के आधार पे जो बहुमत की राय होगी उसको हम मानेंगे।
अध्यक्ष जी को कब तक सर रिपोर्ट भेजी जाएगी?
आज जैसे अडॉप्ट हो जाएगा, मैं स्पीकर साहब से तुरंत आग्रह करूंगा कि अब हमारी रिपोर्ट अडॉप्ट हो गई, हमारी अमेंडेड बिल हो गया है।
I have given my dissent note. On behalf of Trinamool Congress, both myself and Mr. Nazim both have given the dissent note containing 32 pages. We have received the 653 pages draft yesterday around 7:55. We have given the dissent note. We have looked into these things. We have given the historical background, etc. But interestingly, what we have seen is this report, the observation and recommendation of the committee are wholly perverse. Perverse why? Number one, statements of the witnesses have not been taken into consideration. What we have said during the course of the deliberation, that have not been taken into consideration. There is no reason as such, excepting what has been stated by the central ministry, by the ministry that has been quoted. Now, the question therefore arises is whether the stakeholders' view or our view which we have expressed, or the witnesses' view which have been expressed time to time, whether that, why did it not appeal to the chairman? That reason has not been given. According to me, the JPC proceeding has been turned into a mockery, and this is absolutely I was JPC proceeding. I do not know why this JPC proceeding has begun commenced when they would come to the only afford the view of the minority ministry itself. All other views have been totally ignored. In the report itself, they have quoted the names, who are the stakeholders, who are the evidences have been given, that have been quoted. But point is this, quoting of the names of the witnesses or quoting of the names of the stakeholders are not sufficient for the purpose of making this recommendation by the JPC. The committee was duty bound to consider each and every statements of the witness and also statements made by us, and why our statements and the witnesses' statements did not appeal to the mind. That reason has to be given. That reason has not been given. The report itself indicates that it was the predetermined mind of the majority members to bring this report. Whole entire thing for last 8 months which have been done, unnecessary money has been spent from the exchequer. It is exchequer. What is the use of it for doing? It could have discussed there and they could have done it.
14-11 के मार्जिन से माननीय जेपी के सदस्यों ने इस रिपोर्ट को अडॉप्ट कर लिया है। कुछ छोटे मोटे अमेंडमेंट्स हुए हैं, बल्कि बहुमत के आधार पर इसका अडॉप्शन हो गया है। विभिन्न पार्टियों ने अपने डिसेंट दिए हैं या अभी 4 बजे तक अपने डिसेंट देने का।
तो सर, क्या आज ये रिपोर्ट स्पीकर को सौंपी जाएगी?
कल सौंपी जाएगी।
अब विपक्षी दलों का क्या रुख रहा है इस पे?
अब वो विपक्षी दल हैं, उनका काम है, सरकार है, जो भी अच्छे काम करे, राष्ट्रहित में काम करे, समाज निर्माण के काम करे, सकारात्मक कदम उठाए, देश में एकता और अखंडता स्थापित करे, उसका विरोध करना उनका काम है। ये उनके डीएनए का हिस्सा है, उन्होंने अपना काम किया। ये अधिकार इस कमेटी का नहीं है। हमने रिपोर्ट बना करके दे दी है। स्पीकर महोदय उसको सदन में प्रस्तुत करना चाहिए। बाकी कब इस पर बहस होगी ये हम नहीं बता सकते, सरकार।
As usual, in hurried manner, the draft report has been adopted in the ratio of 16:11. Last night by 9:50 we received the draft report. How chairman expected that within overnight we can give the dissent note. In spite of that, we worked something and we submitted our dissent note. Some of the people yet to submit the dissent note. I think that we know that government will not hear our dissent note. All these documents were properly